So it was a comment, right, that somebody left on one of my videos. I think it was my last video, and he been subscribed to me for a minute. I can't think of his name, damn. But he was saying like, my channel was turned into like a struggle channel, something like that, right? And at first I felt like nah, I'm just expressing myself, venting about stuff, and I just was like, whatever. But then yesterday I listened to this audiobook, man, while I was working, um, and it's called Outwitting the Devil, right, by Napoleon Hill. You should check it out. I may link it somewhere around here in the comment section or something. And man, that book kind of like, it brought me back to like my original journey I've been on since I discovered certain stuff that I'm gonna talk about in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just think. I don't know if you ever read the book The Secret and stuff like that. Like thinking positive. You know what I mean? Thinking positive to attract positivity in your life, stuff like that, and then, kind of like not letting the negative. Like if you stay in the negative energy, then that's what you're gonna attract in life. You get what I'm saying? And then so I kind of like last night I was looking at and this is when I came back and was looking at my videos a little bit, like last night after I got off work and stuff. And I'm like, damn, I am talking a lot of like it's not hella negative, but it's just a down vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like a doomsday type of vibe. Like everything is just all bad. And I get that that's just one aspect of how I feel about life, period. But that energy can take over. And I don't really want to spread that type of energy, because that's not how I want to live. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I spread that and put that out here into the world through video if that's not how I want things to be? So that's like the kind of like the book kind of like brought me back, man, because I know this shit, but I just be kind of like drifting into life. And that's what the book was talking about, drifters. And it say like 98% of people is drifters, and 2% of people is focused in life. And like I was listening to the book. It was like a 3-hour audio book. You know what I'm saying? I listened to the whole thing. I don't want to be a drifter. You feel me? I want to be a focused person who is goal oriented, who has a purpose. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I always kind of moved off of. I don't know if you heard me on other videos in the past on this channel. I usually talk about creating 10 goals that'll create your life. You know what I'm saying? But now it's kind of more like, man, one goal. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your purpose in life. You know, and you just go after that shit every day, and that'll keep you from, letting the negativity set in. Like, man, that book was covering so much. Like, we think of life as, spirituality or whatever, as like God and the devil. You know what I'm saying? And it's whatever you believe in for sure. But it's like, the book was talking about, like, think of it more as positive and negative. Just like a battery got a positive and a negative, you know what I'm saying, to charge. Just like us, we're created out of positive and negative. Everything, even from down to a little atom, it's a positive and a negative charge. You know what I'm saying? And life has to work off the positives and the negatives. So if you focus on the negatives a lot, that's what's gonna cloud your life. You focus on the positive, that's what's gonna cloud your life. But then it said negativity is the easier thing to cloud your life. It's all in our head, everywhere. It's that doubt. It's that thing that keeps you not confident, or that thing that, the what if this bad thing happens, or it's there and it's winning. And I think it's used as a tool. You know, like by the whoever trying to stay in power, they keep spreading negativity so it can stay in your mind, because they know that if you thinking negative, your life is gonna be surrounded by negativity. And that's why I'm like, damn, I don't want to be a doomsday struggle ass channel. You get what I'm saying? And it's just for the views too, though. Like, some people know, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I know what people gonna click on. So sometimes I just kind of like milk that shit, because you know, the more clicks you get, the more views you get, the more money you get on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? When you a partner or whatever, right? So a part of me kind of like knows what people click on, and sometimes I go into a phase of trying to get clicks so I can get some extra money this month type shit. But then it's like, what is that worth? You know, I'm just keeping it a buck, man. A lot of YouTubers and stuff ain't gonna tell you this right here. You see a lot of YouTubers posting content about stuff like doomsday shit, like, oh, this and that, or, you know, relationship shit, toxic stuff, whatever. They know they just trying to get clicks. They not gonna say it, but it's what it is. And so that's what made me kind of realize, like, man, fuck doing videos talking about like struggle shit, or like, you know, even if I am like on some, like, let's say I'm feeling depressed or I'm why do a video about that and spread that? You know, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be in that position. Let's talk about how to get out of it, or where I'm headed, or what I'm learning, and shit like that. And that's goes back to that comment. That's why, shout out to bro, you feel me? I think his name Kevin. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, that comment kind of like was sticking with me, even though at first I was trying to brush it off, like, nah, man, I'm you don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm on here trying to get some views. Like, you get what I'm saying? But then after listening to that whole book yesterday, 3 hours straight, it's in my mind, man, and I'm like, damn, it's cause and reaction. Like, if that's what you talking, that's gonna be your life. And if you don't want that to be your life, don't speak that. So it's like, that's just what I'm feeling right now. Hopefully, you know, shit, if you listen, you know, hopefully that can help you. Maybe you feel me, going through some shit where you've been kind of acting a certain way or talking a certain way, and you wondering why certain positive stuff may not be happening yet in your life or whatever, right? Like, maybe you got to look at your actions and what you're saying and doing and your purpose, because that matters. Like, why you doing something, that matters. But let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna start I don't know, my channel, man. I just post what I feel, and that could be good or bad, man, sometimes. But I'm gonna try to keep it a buck to how I'm really feeling, and what my purpose is. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I got it all figured out, but I know my purpose is to give information that can help people in whatever way, and because that's what I'll do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody not doing this shit. Like, it is what it is, man. But I'm learning as I go. I'm gonna tap in with you in a minute. Let me know what's up in the comments.